Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicole here from My Pretty Charmed Life. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my Christmas design for 2020. Now, I'm gonna have to admit that my previous designs, while I've loved them, I didn't love them. I always felt like something was missing. And for the most part, it was usually dangles. So that's the biggest change to this year is I've added so many dangles, but I wanted to show you piece by piece everything that I have on this bracelet and why I love it so much. So we will start with the clasp that I chose to put it on, and it is the O crown clasp. I absolutely love this one. It is just one of my favorites because one, it's the Pandora O crown, and two, because my last name starts with an O, so I just really like it for anything that resembles myself or my family or anything like that. And then next we have this charm right here. This was the let me make sure I say it right, the 2017 Rocket's charm, and it's just beautiful with the red enamel and the CZ detail around it, and then the bow. This was for 2017. And this one is Mrs. Claus, but if you have ever seen any of my videos about this charm, you know that this actually represents my grandmother because this totally reminds me of her. I just love how she's holding a little gingerbread cookie. It's so cute. The little winter mittens. These actually remind me of Presley just because those are kind of the style that she has had. The ones that you don't really have the fingers, and then you have that beautiful red enamel detail there. Here we just have a gingerbread man, and he's just so cute with his little scarf. Here we have, what was this one called? Is it called Hot Cocoa? I'm not sure, but I knew that I needed this one immediately when this one released a couple of years ago because it absolutely reminds me of having hot chocolate with Presley. And of course, usually mine is either coffee or a tea latte, but hers is always hot chocolate and she needs lots of marshmallows on hers. This is a new addition to my collection. I picked it up on Rue La La, and I just really loved the little Santa peeking out of the present box. I hesitated getting him because I have so many Christmas charms, but it just felt right to go ahead and get this little guy. And then I didn't know on the bottom, it says all I want for Christmas is, and then there's a heart. The heart could look like a U or it could represent love, whatever you want it to be. I just love him. This is also a new addition, and it is the little dangle house. I love the little wreath on the front of the house. You have a little chimney, but what's really awesome about this charm is the detail inside the house. You can see that there's lights around the house, a Christmas tree, presents. I'm trying to see what that little thing is in the corner. I'm not sure if it's a fireplace. Oh, I don't know, but it's so cute. I'm so glad I finally picked this one up too. Always tempted. And then this is kind of the center. This bracelet does not have clip stations, so there's no clips to really tell you what's the center, but this does serve as my centerpiece. So I do have the holly Muranos on here. Some of my favorite Christmas Muranos. And then in the center, I have the gift set that Disney Parks released last year. And in early December, my mom, Presley, and I went to Disneyland because it became a tradition for Presley and I to go. And then we really wanted to take my mom, so she went with us. This was, again, 2019. And we had intentions of going this year, but Disneyland is still not open and it's still not safe, so staying put. The back of these button charms say Joy and Noel. You have Mickey and Minnie on there. And of course, the Disney Parks castle. This one doesn't have anything on the bottom, just that engraving on top. And another pickup from Rue La La throughout the year, and it is the candy cane. I just hesitated on this one for so long. Again, all the ones that I hesitated were like the dangles, and I know I love dangles, so I don't know what I was thinking. But here we go. We have this candy cane charm, and it's the one that does have CZs. And I absolutely love Santa's house. Santa's house is so adorable with all the detail and the snow on the roof and the stars in the windows. And then of course on the bottom, in Santa's home, it's always warm. last year this little cutie came out and he was one of my like immediate must-haves, and it's our little Stitch. And of course it reminds me of how much Presley and I love Stitch. And the bottom says Ohana. And it also reminds me last year I got Presley a Stitch Christmas book. So it's like teaching Stitch how to be nice. And then Rudolph is just classic. Like there's just no way I could not have Rudolph on here. So this was one of my first Christmas charms ever. And then this one, you guys, my dear friends, Angie, Emily, and Rita, better known as Daily Charm Addict, Fashion Storyteller, and a Charm Dreamer, they got me this gingerbread dangle. Like this was one of my regrets not having, and I could never find him actually. And they got him for me, and he's just so cute. And then of course we have Santa. He's one of my favorite Santas ever. The enamel detail on here is so good. There's a lot of oxidized detail on here as well. And then we round it out with a pine cone, because pine cones always remind me of the Christmas season. I used to decorate them when I was younger. Now Presley likes to collect pine cones because we see them like all over where we live. Yeah, and so there you go. So this is my Christmas bracelet for 2020. Let me close this real quick. I actually don't see myself like ever changing this because it's so nice and it's finally perfect and I love it. So this just might be my Christmas bracelet forever. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy. I think the dangles made all the difference, and I liked not having the pressure of having clips on here. So this bracelet came in really handy. But there you go. This is my main Christmas design. I do have a couple other ones, but this is like the primary red one. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think of this design. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you. Thank you all so much for watching. See you all next time.